Hello guys and welcome to Lobby F. And yeah, due to some complications, we are starting with. I mean, this stream is starting with Mod 2. The players will be playing Mod 1, so let's just get into this. Mod 2. 220 BPM streams. Just out of all the names here, I would say I'm not sure if anyone will do like extraordinary well on this, but it seems like Huai and Lidfam, along with Snowy's holding. Never mind, Huai and Lidfam finally breaks, but Snowy's still going. Yeah, everyone's just dying on these 20 BPM streets, but Snowy FCs that with relatively good act on his side as well. 97. If he can hold this, this will be an absolutely huge score for his team. Well, on the side of Huai, yes, started getting some combo, and sadly Snowy is not going to find the FC in this Nomad 2, but to be honest, a 600k on this Nomad 2 is honestly very impressive. Yeah, Shiro and Chakri not really finding their groove on this Nomad 2, which is understandable. You know, this Nomad 2 is certainly not for everyone. But Nakuru coming off 360k, a fairly good score, as well as Litfam and Huai coming out with 300s as well. And now we head into Nomad 3. I guess this would be quite the standard alternate map, as far as I can tell. Of course, like there's not really any special gimmicks besides maybe the burst to alt patterns, kinda. But besides that part, honestly, the map is what you would expect from an alt map for the most part. So I'm not exactly sure if any of these players could alt, because I don't know much about their skill sets, unfortunately. But what I do know is like this fam is kind of like proficient at hard rock. Why I think he's somewhat of an all-rounder. Nakuru and Shiro I haven't seen much or at all actually. Chakri is a famous Sony player from Singapore, so excited to see what he can pull off here. And of course we have Snowy 5441. Yeah, let's get into this Nomad 3. One of the fairly longer maps in this map pool. So every bit of combo definitely matters if you wanna get a good score. It doesn't matter if you don't have act. I mean, if you're one of the lower skill cap players. And yeah, right off the bat, Nakuru and Snowy already finding their first break. And Jockey follows it up. Oh, Lifan misses on the aforementioned slider, burst to alt pattern. Now, so far there's only 2 FCs left in Shiro and Huai. Accuracy across the board. Best accuracy is actually on Nakuru currently. That impressive 95. It is a very good performance coming out of Nakuru so far. Oh boy, finally falters, leaving Shiro the only FC in the lobby. But the other players, Snowy, Nakuru, and Jockey, and now Lidfam has definitely recovered their act. But just as I say that, Jockey and Shiro, and Lidfam as well, trips up on that aforementioned pattern. Oh, okay. All of a sudden, Naku has both the highest accuracy and the highest combo. He's absolutely gaining this right now. It's very huge. Ooh, 3 players trip up on the alt patterns. Shiro follows it up. Joffrey building a fairly expected combo for himself, and Naku finally finds another break. We head to the second verse, which is definitely not as easy as you would expect. Yeah, I guess this is another gimmick of this map. The second verse is very challenging if you let your guard down. Yeah, as you can tell from the misses coming out from slowly Joffrey and Buai. Now, Shiro and Lidfam having some form of combo on them, but just as I say that, Shiro chips up on probably the all aspect of it, and yet again, Lidfam is still holding on though. Oh my god. And now we have this bridge where a couple of players just broke. None of the players. None of the players could hold on to that pattern. Unfortunate. But score-wise, Naku is still looking the strongest here. Although he does find misses, a couple of misses near the ending here, but honestly, that is a bad effort coming up from Naku, as well as the other players. Joffrey with 250. The fan with 220, as well as Stowe. Joffrey looking to close this out with some combo, and he does it. So Joffrey lands the highest score in this lobby. Quite an impressive performance from him, even though, you know, there was some misses here and there. But it happens. Now we have the mod 4. Probably one of the maps I'm particularly looking forward. Just because it's due to the map itself. And once again, we'll see if anyone can really, I don't know, surprise me. Like so far, Naku just right off the bat, showing up in a big way. Actually, this is my first time watching him in a tournament setting, and yeah, he's definitely got it with his Nomad 2. Well, he slightly lacked in Nomad 3 near the end, but honestly, that was such a great combo for him to hold at the first half of Nomad 3. So props to him. Let's see if he can keep this up in Nomad 4. And so far, no one's breaking, but Bancho is breaking down. Oh boy. Okay, we're back. This is right off the bat. Pretty superior act in the lobby so far. Ooh, Naku finding a couple of misses here and there, as well as Lidfam and Shiro. Only FC's left are Joffrey, Snowy, and Buai. Ooh, Snowy trips up on this one counter pattern. That leaves only Joffrey and Buai left on the FC as they both get through this. I mean that 1-2 section. Ooh, Shiro and Lifam I'm really enjoying this map at all. We head into this slightly slow at first, but it's definitely a build up for this next section. Jocktree and Hu are still holding their FCs, with Jocktree having the superior act and Hu finally breaks. I think, yeah, I would call those fast sliders. Nakuru building up fairly a good combo for himself. He can hold this. He can still put up a decent score. Unfortunately, Shiro is not. Oh, that sucks. Nakuru finding breaks. But all eyes on Jocktree here, who's still FCing as we enter this second Ki. He might actually do it. Oh, Nakuru and the fam getting tripped up by the sliders. Oh, Jocktree finally breaks, unfortunately. Not going to secure the FC, but honestly a very good score, 600k on Nova 4. Nothing to stop at. Meanwhile, all the other players are really struggling in that section. And never mind. Yeah, Jocktree probably got off of that with 650 or even 670. Yeah, pretty good score coming out from him, while the rest had like around 200, 300. So not too bad, not too bad. As we head into Hidden 1, Polygon. Now I hope these players are prepared for flow aim because there's a lot of it, especially at the latter half of the map. Hopefully Jocktree or even Nakuru can put up a stellar performance on this. That's like my 2 picks out of this lobby that I expect would do well. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm just randomly guessing. Oh, right out the gate, Nakuru and Shiro finding their first breaks. Yeah, so far, only Zoe and Jocktree holding their arc, but Zoe finds another break as well. Oh, there's a lot of players that are not enjoying these patterns, but those players are not Huai and Jocktree, who are still holding. Jocktree with a 99% act to couple with. Oh, he finds a bunch of 50s on that, but he's still holding. If I'm building up some combo there, it definitely helps to build any form of combo in this first half, because the second half is very brutal if you can't really do flow aim. Oh, finally breaks. That leaves only Jocktree left for the FC. The fam broke as well, and now it's Snowy with 400 combo coming into this small break, and he finds somewhat unorthodox break. Here we go, going second. And Jocktree, I see this. And no, okay, oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Everyone's just finding chain misses left, right, and center. This section is pretty brutal. I'm somewhat held to the latter part of that section, but it's going to be Jocktree coming out with a 600k. So once again, a pretty nice score considering what this Hidden 1 had in store. And yeah, unfortunately Shiro and Nakuru not really finding this enjoyable at all. Who is did put up a good combo, 350k. You know what? You might as well take it. And now for our BAM pick. I believe most viewers here will probably know by now, but just in case I'll explain it again. But basically we have Hidden 2 removed, quote unquote removed from the pool, and we've placed it with what we call the BAM pick, which is, wait, let me check. The Breach Anti module for Hidden 2. This map is like, just imagine if Hard Rock 2, which usually tests position with its high CS, combine that with the reading aspect of what you would normally find in a Hidden 2. That is this BAM pick. 3 minutes of just pure, I think, if I recall correctly, it's AR7? Yeah, AR7 precision for 3 minutes. So hopefully these players are ready, because it's gonna be a long ride if they don't. See who is the position low AR player in this case. Yeah, everyone just dropping act right out of the gate, with Snowy and Nakurushio not finding any combo at all. Oh boy. Jocktree unfortunately missing at the start here, but there's a lot of map left, so it's fine as long as he picks up his combo. Now the only FCs left are on Lifam and Uai. Yeah, sure it's not. Feels so bad. Oh, Lifam finally breaking along with Snowy. Uai still going fairly strong with his 96% FC. Oh, Jocktree finding another break. This was Snowy. Lifam follows it up. Now, pretty much all eyes on Uai for now, since all of the other players, especially if I'm Shiro and Nakuru, not really having the best of times. Uai's still going strong. It's absolutely crucial that he holds whatever combo he can find here. Meanwhile, Jocktree finds a couple of breaks here and there. Yeah, for the other 4 players, it's just you gotta just feel bad for them. Right, oh, going into the second TI, but he finally breaks with a 350k in hand. I think he can probably get a 500 if he just... Oh, okay, never mind, he messed up the reading there. But he's for sure topping this lobby in terms of as far as the BAM pick is concerned. At least Lifam has now surpassed the 100k mark. Never mind, he's not beating any of these at all. So as the crew and Shiro and Snowy. Oh god. Oh yeah, the only ones left really surviving is Jocktree and Uai. And never mind, Jocktree finds another break in this ending section. But I think he can get 300k from this. Which is, you know, honestly still pretty solid, all things considered. Uai is going to be closing it out with a 500k. Very good score. head into this ending section, Shiro still he's not able to tap any of these. Unfortunate. So yeah, the score for the BAM pick of the day will be Huai. So far, 570k. And we now head into Hard Rock 1. If you think the BAM pick was agonizing, well, this will be worse especially if you are like not well versed in HR. It might be your standard HR one, all things considered. In my case, at least, it's still HR. So for those people who are not really experienced in HR, they are definitely still gonna have a bad time on this. But well, hopefully this time we'll see some names like, I guess, Huai, Lifam, Snowy Joffrey. I expect these players to put up, you know, a decent performance, at least. For Shio, I think they just have to try their best. Sometimes you just get skill capped in a pool, that's just inevitable. But you know, it doesn't matter as long as you try your best. But I'm excited to see what Nakuru has in store. Although given that BAM pick just now, he might not really enjoy precision, so that might mean he might just not have a good time in HR in general, but we'll see. Oh, the gate. Nakuru finds a miss there as well, Shiro. Yeah, it's a common occurrence that no one is really able to hold their act. Besides Baby Joffrey, this intro. Where finds his first break early on. Now the only FCs left are Lifam, Snowy, and Joffrey. Shio actually holding some combo here, which is absolutely big, you know, any form of combo you can get. Oh my god, Joffrey just... I think that might have been a shit miss. And that leaves only Lifam and Snowy on with the FC. 300 this first Ki. Shio surpassing 300 combo. Actually doing fairly well for himself. Why not falling behind that much? Also approaching 300. Meanwhile, Snowy and Lifam still FC. Both their accuracy are approximately the same, but Lifam finally finds a break near the end of this first Ki. Snowy clears this first Ki here. Ooh, Lifam finding sort of a shit miss there. We're actually holding fairly well either for himself. 400. He's recovered from his early break there. Oh, never mind, just as I say that. He finds an unfortunate break right as we head into the second Ki. Shio finds break, Lifam. Oh, Snowy finally drops his FC. Joffrey actually building back up. A significant combo here. You know, Nakuru finally breaks. Yeah, in terms of accuracy, Joffrey is still holding the lead on that. He can definitely surpass Snowy's score if he held a little longer, but he decided to break there. Ooh, 3 plays broke. Those questions, at those, I guess you call them jumps. Yeah, I guess the man of this map would be definitely Snowy. or Doctrine for his quite impressive accuracy despite not being able to hold as long as Snowy did, but honestly still an impressive effort. This time finds a break. His last KI. Yeah, across the board, most of these players get like 300k at the very least, Snowy surpassing 500. You know, and Shiro lands himself a 200, good enough. Naku just falling a bit short at 190k. Not bad an effort nonetheless. Now we have OBAM2, which is, as you can tell from the bad pick, this will not be your usual precision pick, as you would expect if you're a tournament player. I guess because this with Hardblock will be CS 5.9, so definitely not really testing precision that much. But what it does test is, I guess, your reading ability, especially on some of the stacked patterns, and there is also a double tap section as well at the second half of the map. I still think like the names I've mentioned in the previous map would definitely do fairly okay. Whether or not they can take it a step further, it's up to them. We shall see. Even though I say this OBAM2 might not be conventional per se, it's still fairly memorizable in any case. Because like the patterns are just repeating. Like some of the patterns you can easily recognize once you play it a couple of times. So if you put your time to it, and you don't have heavy nerves coming in, you can definitely get a good score on this map. Everyone seems to be doing fairly okay. No one breaking yet. Shiro is the first casualty. But wow, everyone gets through that intro. Albeit some of them have a little bit of die accuracy and who finally finds a break. Yeah, for Snowy, Jockey and Diffam, looking pretty solid. Naku finally finds a break as well. Once again, Jockey was the superior athlete at 97. The next closest is Snowy at 88. Absolute masterclass in terms of accuracy at the very least, but he's definitely still FC along with Snowy. Diffam has found a break earlier, and as well as Snowy as we enter this first KI. The thing does not get easier, and Jockey finds his break here. Yeah, I mean, none of the players survive through the first KI with an FC, but you gotta be impressed by that accuracy from Jockey. That is absolutely insane, considering what this OBAM2 is. Yeah, we have like almost every single digit. Okay, never mind, we don't now, but we had a 6, 60, 70, and 80, and as well as 90 in the mix in terms of accuracy. So some parents there, and Jockey misaims that. Oh, that must hurt. Yeah, this was the double tap part I was mentioning. It seems like most some players didn't get through it unscathed. But Snowy and Blue Eye definitely aren't included in that bunch. Ooh, Snowy and Blue Eye finds. Breaking at the same point, I mean. Just looking at the score, yep. Not surprisingly, Jock3 has the lead with his astronomical act. But if I'm trying to catch up, never mind. Finds a break in the second TI. Finds another break. Now, the only combo left is Snowy. So we could definitely catch up to Jock3 if he holds a bit longer here. Snowy's still holding this ending section, which is like starting to wind down. But yeah, still, Jock3 is gonna come out of this Hard Rock 2 with the top score of the lobby, 390k, which is pretty impressive. Snowy following up with a 360, not too bad. While the other players are a bit struggling, but you know, it is a Hard Rock 2, so. Yeah, just like that, the Hard Rock pool is done, and now we head into our final pool, which is the DT pool. Double time. As we start off with double time 1. Oh, hello, Banner.
Obama
Welcome.
speaking here. And yeah, DT1 is definitely going to play into favor of Snowy, I would assume.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's probably the best DT player out of anyone in the lobby right now, so.
Anything lower than 700k from Snowy, I think he would be.
It's probably an underperformance for him.
Yeah.
Or just an unlucky miss. Who knows? Anything can happen. Though, seeing how there's that many FCs so far coming out from almost every lobby, it's like, I think it's gonna be pretty good for Snowy to, you know, bang out with an FC. I have high hopes for Snowy.
I mean, in that case, it would be very crucial that he lands an FC here, or else his seeding might be, his team's seeding might be compromised.
Yeah, this is definitely not a pick you wanna get a pretty low score on, as we've seen so far. There are quite some. There's like over 5 people plus FC this. I'm not saying this is a particularly hard map as well. Though it's 10.3 DP, it still should be quote-unquote pretty free for Snowy, but who knows?
Yeah, we'll see as we head to double time 1 as the lobby is starting. Oh my god, okay, I thought Jock3 was holding an SS for a second there.
Yeah, and Shiro doesn't seem to be enjoying this DT too much. Not only is he kind of speed cap, but also reading gap, as you can see his act is not the best, but he's slowly recovering, but everyone finding misses left and right, and now Snowy, as we said, is the only one remaining. Lifam and Nakuru are trying to gasp up air, but Nakuru finds another miss as they could not get a break. Their accuracies are not that great, but Snowy finds a miss, and that is going to be a really big score deficit for Snowy. And yeah, Snowy definitely need to hold on to the rest of the map to get a decent score. The map isn't short, it's only a minute and 30.
Yeah,
Snowy has
another break as well.
Yeah, Snowy has a third of the map left, but his score is slowly building up. Nakuru is now the one with any size of a combo, and he breaks. His accuracy not there to boot. And overall, across the lobby, it's only Jock3 and Snowy with any size of a combo. As I said, that Snowy and Jock3 just breaks. And Snowy. Oh, what a blunder.
Yeah,
This is
he's
definitely a
definitely
blunder
not
from
happy with
Snowy.
that.
Yeah. As a DT main, you should be FCing this, but it is what it is. But still, it's not a great score, not a bad one either.
Yeah, despite the early hiccups, I mean hiccups during the map, Joffrey still came out that with an S.
Yeah.
400k, you know, not too shabby. Although, even though a lot of people FC'd it, but we'll take it.
Yeah, another DT map. I'm not sure if Snowy can do speed particularly well. This is not necessarily speed, but there's 9 note 260 BPM burst and a few alt patterns which you might see in some DT tools. So this is some shadow what is this called? Strange pretty strange region for Snowy here. As I'm not sure his full skill set, as I am not particularly knowledgeable about most of these players, but I know a few here that can maybe set a good score. But all that matters is if you manage to get enough score to qualify, it's enough.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for Snowy, like from what I've observed him in OMT, I mean, I literally faced against him. I think his main weakness is still nerfs. Like the nerfs just get to him, and sadly, sometimes that just comes at the wrong time. Maybe that was what happened in DT1. Let's see if he can defend himself in this DT2 here.
Yeah, overall across the board, seems like most people are fairly comfortable with these short bursts, but shortly coming up there will be Lip Fam the blue and white finds a break on that slider. Yeah, Lip Fam shouldn't be missing there, especially with the accuracy. And now Snowy is the only FC left alongside Jocktree. Shiro just find the miss. Accuracy not that good, but Jocktree and Snowy, probably the few I expect to still hold an FC by now. But coming up shortly are the burst, and both players hit those and maintain their FC. And only who I finds a miss there on the 9-0 burst.
Yeah, it seems like Snowy has definitely stabled himself. 97% FC coming out of this year.
Surprisingly, Jocktree is still holding the combo. Yeah, now Snowy, 98% accuracy. Past the halfway point of the map. Alongside Lip Fam, who has actually built up his combo. Alongside Shiro as well. So far, these players not tripping up on this burst at all. They seem to be really comfortable, but Shiro missed on the aim. Alongside Lip Fam, who also finds a break. Now Nakuru is the only one left who has really a combo. Jocktree finds a miss as well. Snowy now is the only FC left. Now Huai is building up a bit of combo as we approach the last third of the map, and Snowy will be trying to close this out with an FC. So hopefully I don't jinx him.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've seen the blunders in Snowy on DP1, which was his strong suit. So far, he doesn't seem to be too far behind when it comes to speed and burst.
Who I finally shifts up.
Yeah, now Snowy is the one with the FC.
I think he's got it.
Yeah, I think he's got it. All things Oh, fuck off.
God
Fuck
damn
off.
it. God damn it.
Oh, Snowy. Albeit though, Snowy and Lip Fam, they got around like 1,490,000 team score. That's already pretty good, especially with Snowy getting the FC. But now it's DT3. Now this DT3 isn't something that you would see in normal qualifiers. It's a gimmick of this tournament, and what this tests is basically, as you can notice, the big CS2 that will come into play alongside with the BPM. It is just 300 BPM jumps Not not necessarily farm jumps, but kind of awkward. And this is definitely a treat for those who are interested in training high BPM jumps, especially the ending. Ending
なたのお口に合いますように。あの日からきっと気づいていたんだ。やっと巡り会えた。背伸びをして覚えた魔法をここで見せたいんです。まるで呪文のような名前を唱えて手に入れた宝石。幸せな一口目まで急いで時間がない。どれくらい近づいたら心の熱は気づかれてしまうの。甘い気持ちが解けないように今すぐ届けに行きたいのです。ずっと追いかけていたい。届けばなくしてしまいそうで、今だけの味をあなたに溶かしてもらいたい。このまますれ違ってく互いの声も忘れてしまうよ。胸の酸味も美味しさの一部と飲み込んで次の言葉を待ってる。どれくらい近づいたらこのビートに気づいてくれるの。甘い季節は続いてくのかな。どれくらい近づいたら心の熱は気づかれてしまうの。甘い気持ちが解けないように今すぐ届けるから待ってて。あなたのお口に合いますように。あなたのお口に合いますように。あの日からきっと気づいていたんだ。やっと巡り会えた。背伸びをして覚えた魔法をここで見せたいんです。まるで呪文のような名前を唱えて手に入れた宝石。幸せな一口目まで急いで時間がない。どれくらい近づいたら心の熱は気づかれてしまうの。甘い気持ちが解けないように今すぐ届けに行きたいのです。ずっと追いかけていたい。届けばなくしてしまいそうで、今だけの味をあなたに溶かしてもらいたい。このまますれ違ってく互いの声も忘れてしまうよ。胸の酸味も美味しさの一部と飲み込んで次の言葉を待ってる。
Yeah, welcome back. I don't know if anyone stayed, but yeah, welcome to lobby. What's this? Lobby G. OBAM 2022. We have just two teams in this lobby. Namely, neat name comprising of Benzi LZK and Splafton, and Vanity, which consists of Inugami Kurone and Mume Nanashi, two VTubers. Mume Nanashi, otherwise known as Auxilius, bringing out Inugami Kurone. Yeah, just right out the gate. Only Mume Nanashi left with the big combo here, as well as the accuracy at 98. Unfortunately, Splafton not really feeling it for this normal one. So as Inugami Kurone and Benzi, okay, everyone go there. Yeah, it's expected. As we have said before, this number one isn't really your conventional number one.
Yeah, it's not conventional either, but it's not something that's not normal. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's just aim that you wouldn't expect. I would just say like that. Yeah, it's awkward aim, but Inugami Korone finds a miss there. Pretty out of character for Korone, as Mume Nanashi and Benzi is the only combo left.
Oh, Inugami Kurone is definitely feeling the nerves.
Yeah, first map nerves, definitely. Definitely something that's very prevalent for Inugami Korone, as I have noticed. The shake is really putting a toll on him right now. And yeah, he is shaking out of his mind. It's as if he shakes like a madman, but he's still hitting some notes despite the shake, but it is not enough, as Inugami Korone will be getting the second lowest score despite expectation. Yeah, that's number one. But Mume Nanashi though, 600k, not a bad score.
A pretty solid score.
Yeah, indeed, pretty solid.
Yeah, just looking at the chat, Inugami Korone has definitely got to find a way to somehow calm himself, as this Noma 2 does not get easier at all. 220 BPM streams. Yeah.
Yeah, if you keep shaking like he does on 220 BPM streams, it is not going to be
You
fun.
are going to chain miss.
Yeah, you are going to. You are not even missing off of the thing. You are just shaking off the notes, which is ridiculous. You think about it, like imagine aiming it perfectly, but your shake just somehow throws your cursor off the note.
I mean, unfortunately for Benzi, as we look at the chat here, he does feel like captured missing in Noma 1, but hey, it happens to all of us. So hopefully he can find some ground here in Noma 2, albeit this Noma 2 is... I don't know. I'm not sure if he can necessarily perform in it, but I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Sasakure Yute Kirin definitely Well, I like to say that basically most maps in this pool are pretty out of the ordinary. But yeah, that's OBAM for you. Last year I had the treatment, so this year I would expect the same.
What two here? Oh, Spectrum already tripping up these bursts. Benzi following up as well. Oh no. Full combo reset coming out from neat name.
Yeah, that's not a good look. And Benzi Splatter will be going into this map without that combo advantage as Mume Nanashi and Nugami Korone is still with the FC, double FC meta ad. 99 on Mume as Benzi finds another miss alongside Splatter, and that is a full combo reset for their team.
Let's look at Inugami. Oh,
Look
he's
at
really shake.
Yeah, he's shaking. He's definitely shaking, but
But he's
somehow
holding.
keeps his nerves in, and he finds a misread on the double. Oh, that is such an unfortunate misread from Korone as Mume Nanashi now the only FC left, and yeah,
99 act.
Nanashi definitely pretty all-rounded. I have to say myself, pretty well versed in like speed as well. But he finds a slider break, and
That's
that will put a cap on his score despite his 99% accuracy. And that is pretty unfortunate, but all around, weights coming out left and right. It's black.
Yeah, unfortunately, they just can't do this map either,
Hey,
which is understandable. Inugami, can you stop shaking?
the world if Corona stops shaking. Yeah, that will be Nomad 2 as we go into Nomad 3. The
No
all-time
S's coming out from Korone's team, while Benzi's team coming out with double Bs.
BB.
Ume actually still holding 99% despite the break. That's holy crap.
Yeah, unfortunately, just finds a miss, right? Just a miss on the slider there.
Yeah, could have easily been a number one score.
Yeah, this is number 3. Basically out, but a sprinkle of 1-6 rhythms in there.
I mean, it is kind of the generic alt map, all things considered. But we'll see. We'll see that there are some spicy parts here and there, like the opposed to the alt patterns. Yeah, I think this Nomad 3 will probably end up similar to what we have seen in Nomad 1 and Nomad 2. But anyone is welcome to prove me wrong. Yeah, this map is quite long as well. 3 minutes and 41 seconds, so having those is not necessarily healthy as well in this map. Since not only act, but combo definitely matters if you want a good score.
Yeah. As we can see, now we are heading into Nomad 3. Corona has to recover from Shake Fest and try to
Mume.
manage down his nerves. Yeah. Right, and she's
Shaking off some
definitely-
nerves there.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
never
Corona
mind.
finds an early miss. But tactical miss though, maybe. Shake off all that nerves, go into the mat without any nerves. Smart. Yeah, basically 1/4. As
We
we
want
see
this cat
Benzi misread that hurts, but Splatter finds a miss.
Now there's only one FC coming out from both teams respectively.
Yep. But accuracy wise, Benzi has the highest.
Oh,
It's not holding any combo either.
Yeah.
Moving Nanashi and Karone has to hold down their accuracy and focus on that tapping alongside aiming the notes. Because these patterns are, albeit not typical, but it's comfortable enough, I would say. It's not anti-A, still pretty snappable and flowy, but accuracy though, you can get your tapping down. This map isn't a normal alt map either. It has some rhythm gaps, some rhythm changes, especially those 1-6 bursts with the sliders really catch you off guard. Yes,
Yeah.
I say that Momei Nanashi and Korone are recovering very well. As I say that Momei Nanashi is fine to be great.
Yeah, but yeah, Spectre is unfortunately not having the best of times with this number 3.
Yeah, Nanashi finding another miss there. That's a bummer for sure, but still have half of the map left to recover your combo.
Yeah, right now the eyes are on Mooney to carry the team score on this.
Yeah, especially on the long out map, getting scores seems pretty. Oh, and as I say that, Karane finds a break, and that will put a stop to his massive score game. As now, moving Nanashi has to hold on. As he has the highest combo as Benzi and Spectre finds a chain miss. Not chain miss, but they miss together.
I think they
Nanashi and Karane
Go-
finds
go
a
once.
break, and it's a complete reset for everyone.
Yeah, this section is deceivingly hard.
Yeah. Exceptionally hard as well. As we enter the break and it's just breaks everywhere. No one seems to be having any massive combos.
Spectre seems to be collecting himself back in this ending.
Yeah. I think he's still pretty shaky as he finds a miss there.
Sure.
Everyone just
Doesn't have
finds
to.
it. Yeah. It's a complete reset across the board. And this is not a great look. But it's only one map out of like 11.
Yeah, definitely, but just looking at the act across the board, no one seems to be having the upper hand. Everyone is literally having the same act.
Yeah, and Corona is just trolling here. I can see. He's definitely not happy with his score.
Yeah. But I mean, a double 300k team score on this, it's a good enough effort.
It's good enough. It's a pretty good effort.
Yeah.
And Splacta and Benzi are only 200k score behind Coronate's team. But it might still be a massive advantage when it comes out to qualifying because, as I see so far, a lot of the teams are pretty good scores from Doma 3. But now it's Doma 4. It's definitely one of the maps.
Yeah, it is one of the maps where I think if you practice enough, you can definitely put up a very decent score.
Yeah.
If you remove the nerfs. Of course, nerfs always play a factor. But yeah, Benzi, I suppose Benzi and Spectre team might have a slight bit of an edge here if they are comfortable with tag maps. I'm willing to bet for that big if. But if this Noma 4 is definitely crucial if they want a more secure spot to qualify.
Yeah, and this is definitely a map that most players have practiced. If you practice, you can definitely get a good score here.
Yeah, especially at the latter half where there's the sliders.
Yeah, that part though it is deceivingly hard. In reality, I think it's just pretty much just aim where the slider are. There's
you
no
just-
the slider don't have slider follow points, and which makes it really just cheesable despite dropping a lot of hack. But yeah,
Just right off the gate, Spectre is
yeah,
I hate to
that's
see it.
but still the intro of the map. Right now, even if you miss, it might not even matter. But if you keep this up, it might just be really bad for you as Spectre can't find any combo as Mume Nanashi finds a misread.
Triple break.
Yeah,
Coming out
now
from that one
Korone. Now it's the rhythm change. It seems like Korone is pretty much nailing it
Yeah.
in terms of aiming it. Oh, but he
Oh my
finds a
God.
miss on the sliders, and that is not great. You have to be
Yeah.
building up combo here. It's just simple aim.
See into this
Now,
fight.
usually you would see players with 400 combo going into this part. Korone finds a miss on the slow part, and yes, that was what I was trying to say the other day. This part is pretty brutal if you're nervous, as you can
Yeah.
easily trip yourself on those slow sliders. So far, Korone, Nanashi, and he finds a miss alongside Korone, and now Nanashi and Spectre are the only combo left, as we are approaching the end, which will be the slider part. Oh, but Nanashi
God.
finds a miss aim as he enters this part.
No one can catch a break in this map, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, now we enter the slider part. This is now your last chance to build up any sort of combo, but Nanashi finds a miss aim on the slider head. Alongside Benzi, who finds a miss on the burst. Now Korone is the only one left, as Blackbear finds a miss. So far, it seems pretty comfy for Korone here.
Yeah, he's the only one that came out of that alive.
Oh, Nanashi finds another break, and that is pretty brutal, I would have to say. Yeah, I might have to add, despite Korone's effort, Benji still has pretty much the same score as Korone, as he sees the ending.
Yeah, Benzi, despite having some chip ups at one of the sliders there, but still valiant effort. You know, any score like 300k, you know, you just have to take it, whether you like it or not. And after that, we head into Hidden, which we only have one. Technically speaking, Hidden 1. Polygon.
Yeah, Polygon. It's definitely a map that's gonna catch a lot of players off guard, because this map is not easy at all. Especially with Hidden, the ending is pretty brutal.
I mean, just after seeing the past lobbies, I would argue even the first half is not that lenient as well, especially if you're not really comfortable with HD in general.
Yeah, that's it. But if you want to get a good score, you have to nail the intro, because the ending, if you cannot have a solid foot while playing this map going into the ending, you are going to have a really bad time, and you will just find like chain misses, as we see repeatedly from a lot of these players. I think 20 misses and deducting like 50k score of what their max score would be if they did miss. Now Korone finding an early misread here, definitely showing that he's not that comfortable on Hidden. But I would expect Mume Nanashi would still be able to do this map pretty decently, as he's well versed in Hidden.
Yeah,
We
unfortunately
see
Benzi
Spectre.
finding misses left and right here.
Spectre will be holding up to the FC alongside Mume Nanashi. Oh, Mume Nanashi finds a miss alongside Spectre. Mume Nanashi finding a miss on the accelerating stream. Yeah, that is definitely something that will caught people off guard, as the only combo left is on Benzi, and we are not far away from the ending.
He has a cash in on every single combo he can find right now.
Yeah,
It's
Benzi
very-
right now is holding really well. Not misreading the notes either. Hitting the notes to the perfect degree, as this map doesn't have any standard rhythms, as he missed right before the free combo part.
Oh,
And
that
that
must
is
suck.
depressing for Splatter and Benzi.
So we had to
We
do
go into
slow
the
aim.
ending. misses coming out from Korone and Muminanashi, and Benzuke seems like Spectre is the only one holding any combo. He's nailing the shoe so far. And yeah, it seems like
absolutely huge here.
yeah, Spectre is going absolutely huge here, popping off on Hidden One on the ending.
Oh my God.
And that might be almost the most cleanest Hidden One I've seen for the day.
Yeah, definitely. Wow.
Yeah, if you're facing this team in the future matches, definitely have to take note of Spectre here, showing his prowess in Hidden.
And
8
slow aim,
miss.
actually.
Yeah,
Damn.
across the board, it's like an average of 20 misses, which is pretty substantial if you think about it. Like usually in the qualifiers, you wouldn't find like yourself getting like 20 misses aside from Hidden 2. But speaking of Hidden 2, it has been replaced by the Breach Anti-Module. Can you tell me what the Breach Anti-Module is, Racer?
It's basically like a map pool pick where the host has decided that that will be a quote pick where they would take out the original intended spot for it. And in this case, in this qualifiers pool, it was Hidden 2 and they replace it with a gimmick. In this case, the gimmick is HDHR. And this map, you know, although it is with HR, it is still AR7 even after HR. So, I mean, the one sentence I would describe this map is just imagine if Hard Rock 2 and Hidden 2 had a baby, it would be this map. It has both precision and reading. So if you are terrible at position, but you can read, you might find yourself misaiming a few of these patterns, and vice versa. You'll still not have a great time either, as we see Korone just kind of melt down a bit in the intro here.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of precision here, I do have to note that Korone is probably one of the best precision players we have in the country yet. But this is the precision isn't your typical Hard Rock AR10 precision. Instead, it is replaced by AR7 Hidden, lower than AR8, which is typically the threshold for most AR8 Hiddens as far as AR goes. But Korone, despite everything, it's trying to find his foothold here in all of the chaos. The overlaps, the sliders seems to be too overwhelming combined with the AR factor. As Spectre seems to be the only one with any combo, but as I say that, it's gone. Rick Bozo. And yeah, it's definitely Spectre is probably one of the players to look out for if you're facing this team. His hidden prowess has shown that he's not only can he play low AR hidden, he can also play hidden flow, which is quite an unconventional like skill set, because usually you don't see a lot of flow aim in Hidden 1.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, I would definitely have to say that this is definitely more of aim than reading. The rhythms aren't anything like out of the ordinary, it's just the overlaps that might catch you off guard, as we see Korone completely collapsing on the overlaps there. Now, Mumin Nanashi definitely showing that he can live up to the challenge and has built up a bit of combo, but he breaks on the slow part. And yeah, that is just why low AR hidden is brutal if you're not comfortable with it. I have experienced it before and it is a nightmare, especially with the aim factor.
And with a map like this, long as well, it tests your what do you call that? Your concentration. Like you can't slip up, or else
Yeah.
you will find yourself a ton of misses.
Yeah, the precision aspect added to this, alongside a lower than 8 AR, is definitely not a skill set that everyone would be experiencing. Like, even just playing like a few maps of it, you don't really get the chance to play something like this. This map is has a pretty specific skill set combined. But still, we see pretty good scores coming out from Splactor and Mume Nanashi as they both reach the 300k barrier. It's pretty good. As
Yeah.
Inugami Korone is living the abyssal nightmare in this Breach anti-module.
Actually, Benzi also had an abyssal moment along with Inugami Korone at the final set of those stack patterns. Ouch. But yeah, after that, agonizing BAM pick, I would assume for most of these players here, we head into some exciting hard rock, which I would believe Inugami Korone would be very excited to see. Starting out with Hard Rock 1, which is, well, in my case, it's just, your typical Hard Rock 1. There's like a ton of aim and a ton of sliders, but that's about it, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. As we go into the Hard Rock, this will be one of Korone's strong suit, as he's proven himself to be quite a Hard Rock player.
Yeah, we're definitely expecting anything more than the 500k. I would just put that as a safe bet. But what I'm more concerned with is on the side of Benzi's team.
Yeah,
I know Benzi as a hidden player more, and he didn't do particularly well on hidden, so we expect to see what his team can pull off as both of them find misses at you.
Yeah, Mume Nanashi is also not really like. I think he's pretty all-rounded, as we see, but he has found an early break in Harag 1. But yeah, though so far we've seen Korone seems to be shaking out of his mind. So for the next few maps, especially Hara 1 and Hara 2, he definitely has to keep it in. Though Hara 2 isn't 6.5, it's just like 5 point something, 5.5, 5.7 or something. But yeah, still, it's still Hara 2.
Pretty niche.
Yeah, it's a pretty
It
niche
has
skill
some
set.
stack patterns there.
As we see Korone now, the only combo left. The only full combo left, as Splactor finds a miss. But Benzi and Mume Nanashi get the supporting combo for their respective teams. As I said that Benzi collapses. Now Mume Nanashi is the only one left for Korone's team that has the supporting combo. Excepting the FC, of course. Now Korone has recovered his accuracy. Now, yeah, definitely. This map is playing to his strong suit as Nanashi finds a miss on the big jumps. Yeah, so far it's the second time it has happened, and it has cost him a lot of combo. As Splactor finds a miss, now Benzi is alone for his team to build any sort of combo. Splactor here seems to be suffering really badly. 77 hack and 40k score as we approach a halfway point. And why is Korone stopped? What did he do?
I think his tablet died. Seems like
that
it has
is
something to do with
unfortunate. It seems like his device has, I don't know, got fucked up.
Yeah.
Korone has to take that massive L there. Unfortunately, he will not put out a great score, but he will still try and play the rest of this map to the best ability that he can. Now Nanashi will be the only one left for his team with the combo advantage, as the other side is suffering a massive disadvantage on Harrow 1. Seems like Splactor is definitely not enjoying this. Seems to be misreading the AI as well. Yeah,
Yeah, he's not having any of these.
Yeah, despite Monitor
Oh.
died. What the hell? Unlucky, bro. It's not even his tablet died. He can't even
Oh.
see the notes. That is just unfortunate. But yeah, we are facing this team in future matches. Definitely, Hara is definitely not their strongest suit for Benzi and Splactor. As we see that Splactor is definitely not that great in Hara. And I assume that would be carried out through Araku as he struggles to land his notes and beat the AR. Seems,
Meanwhile, Momei Nanashi here landing
yeah,
a massive 500k combo in the end.
yeah. Even though he tripped up a bit, missed on the big jumps at the intro and somewhere in the middle, he still managed to recover his combo alongside Korone. Despite the fumble, still managed to FC the rest of the map. Oh, imagine if the monitor didn't die there. It would
Yeah,
have been
they could have gotten
it would have been a really great FC.
a potential 1.5 million score coming out from Corone's team, but yeah, unfortunate. At least he still got a 500k. So they still got a 1 million team score approximately combined.
Yeah, definitely.
It happens. And now Hard Rock 2. Oh, just judging by Splacton's performance in Hard Rock 1, he's definitely not gonna enjoy this at all. Fortunately. You know, Benzi, he can at least somewhat act, but will he be able to combo? That will be up for debate here. And on the side of Kurone and Mume, I don't think Mume Nanashi will particularly have a great time in this either, since he mentioned he prefers single tap more, and some of the patterns here are definitely not single tappable. And yeah,
Yup.
Kurone, if his monitor doesn't die,
Definitely,
fingers
I would
crossed.
expect. Yeah, fingers crossed. Might expect either W or L here. I would lean toward the W. As Corona definitely doesn't seem like the player who would be picking up on most of these patterns.
So yeah, he still has to proceed with caution because this map isn't really, it is not your.
And yeah, as I
orthodox
said
pick.
before, Benzi and Splacker not having the best of the time on Hara too. But Corona and Nanashi still holding on to the full combo.
Kurone holding fairly well with a decent 96 accuracy so far.
Oh!
Ouch.
Mume Nanashi finds a misread on the stacks. That is unfortunate. Corona, the only FC left with a spectacular 96% accuracy. Yeah, this map is not necessarily easy to hack here.
Yeah, definitely. What's TI here? Ooh, everyone's faking left and right, but Kurone still
Corona
holding.
still holding as Nanashi finds another break. That is not a great look. Especially for Nanashi as he's struggling to hold consistent combo.
Okay.
Now, Mume Nanashi 96.82% accuracy with the FC, but he still has half of the map left. That's still a minute or two of the map left.
And yeah, on the side of Benzi's team, yeah, I mean, it's
It's
more or less
yeah,
par for the course, unfortunately.
unfortunately.
That comfortable. Ouch.
Yeah, it's not something you can aim abuse either. It's
Yeah.
not your typical 6.5 precision. It's really gimmicky. So you can see that these both players are lacking the hard rock reading aspect or the skill sets. So it's
Yeah.
definitely one that you can abuse. But they will not be walking out of this map with a pretty team score. Yeah, we just see complete disruption of the combo from Benzi and Splatter. They are struggling to hold any significant combo here. But might I add, Mume, Nanashi, and Korone are holding out on the rest of the map. Muminashi can potentially get a 500k here. He holds out the rest of the map as we enter the final Ki. Oh, Muminashi finds a break, a missed aim, and Corona finds a break, but the damage is done. 600k, potentially 700k.
Yeah, they can get 1 million team score out of this.
Yeah, but Corona surely got 700k, right?
Right?
Yeah, I definitely got it. I think.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he will not be going out of this map with an FC, but it's still 700k alongside a 300k combining with a million total team score as we see the slider out, hinting that the map has ended. Splactor though, combined team score of only 150k. Not a great look. Yeah, as we go into Narwhal, AR 10.3. Unsure about how these players will do, but I think Corona can hang in a bit.
Yeah, he probably might be able to, but I don't know, we'll see. As for the side of Benzi and Spectre, unfortunately, I don't know, like, Spectre did display some skill in Hidden, but for his double time, I'm completely in the dark, as well as Benzi actually.
Yeah, I'm not completely familiar about this player's skill set.
So Mume, I'm actually not sure if he can beat AR 10.3.
Yeah, now we go into the last 3 maps of this qualifier lobby. And now still, pretty much, I think Corona and Narashi should hang on pretty well.
Yeah, it
I
seems
don't
like
think they were
Mume.
like below 200k, but not sure about Benzi and Splacker though.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, never mind. That's-
That is
okay.
setting up himself for disaster, it seems, as he has admitted himself he can play DT as Splacker as well.
Okay.
What we've seen from Hara has translated into this DT1 as Splatter is struggling to read any of these 10.3 notes as Corona finds a miss. Seems like he's not that comfortable as well as Corona. I mean, Mume Nanashi is now the only FC left, but Benzi is still holding a bit of combo though. As I said that he finds a break. Might be Banjo, but I don't think it matters. Splatter definitely one of his weakest skill sets will be AR-10 and above, as we've seen throughout DT1, Hara 1 and 2. But Corona recovering well, has massive accuracy advantage alongside Nori Nanashi with the combo, still not out of the picture, finds another break, and that is not good as the map has been, what the fuck am I saying? There's like half of the map left, like now a third. That's like barely 40 seconds with Nanashi finds a miss. No.
Oh no,
But
that's
still,
not what you were looking for
yeah,
if
this
you're
map
running
is-
Corona and Minashi.
Yeah, still. This map is so short that any combo is like massive score as well. Finds another break, but doesn't matter as they will be closing this map out with 1,300,000 team score. But
Not bad.
Benzi and Splatter won't be getting the best score on DT1 as we've seen so far. Multiple FCs has come out on this map, and multiple high scores have come out as well. So I think getting 1,000,000 is definitely a safe bet if you want to qualify. But I'll give Benzi and Splatter benefit of the doubt. I hope that they can pull through on DT2 and DT3 somehow. This is still AR10, so I think it's AR 10-ish. I forgot. But yeah, I think Splactor might still struggle here.
Yeah, it's AR10. 262 BPM, so one of the faster maps, but definitely not as fast as DT3. Still
Yeah, this
at
is not
282.
this is not strain speed, it's burst speed. So definitely test out a different skill set of speed here. So if you can somehow mash through 263 BPM for like 9 notes, I think you're fine here.
Yeah, this map is definitely mashable. It's just up to if you have like this basic stamina to pull it off, as well as just general DT readability.
Now, as we see Splatter, definitely the air is a bit of a concerning factor for him as struggle to even read these notes. Finding breaks all over, and now Benzi finding a miss as well. Complete reset from that Eve. As I said before, Ume definitely shown that he can be a sort of all-rounder. He can do a bit of burst speed, he can do all. I've seen him do pretty well on these kinds of the map as well. As he will be dropping the SS, but he will still have 98% going into 99. But still, there's still a lot of map left, and this is not a short map either. 3 minutes of the map. As you see, Corona shook off the note. And yeah, these bursts are very brutal, especially if you're Corona, because you will just shake off of the note. Definitely not. It's your time to recover if you're Corona, because you have to recover any sort of combo as you enter the last 2/3 of the map.
He does have the accuracy, so as long as he holds.
Still has 96% accuracy, and he just needs to support Mume Nanashi as try to close out this map with good score. As we pass the halfway point, Mume Nanashi having 500 combo, not tripping up on the long burst either. Show that he's comfortable on this burst, but if his shipments here, it might change the story. But who knows?
Survives another long burst.
Yeah, definitely really comfortable on this burst, as I expect from Mume Nanashi. And Corone recovering pretty well. Splactor still same story, just unable to pull through. Air is proving to be a difficult challenge for him. Any combo that he can grasp on is just disintegrated in the next minute, seems. As we enter the last part of the map, Mume Nanashi versus the FC still Corone, despite finding that break, is recovering really well. And look at the shake! It is getting pretty intense for Corone, but I think we should be fine here. As Mume Nanashi has surpassed 1 million score and 98% accuracy, and that is definitely going to be a really nice team score. Combined team score of 1,800,000. FC coming out from Mume Nanashi, and I think that's the first FC of the day. No, of the lobby.
Are there even that many DT2 FCs at this point? I don't recall.
I think there are a few DT2 FCs.
Yeah.
I think the second most is like DT2.
Oh.
What has the most? But
Yeah,
now
still.
it's definitely not a map that most players would FC. But I do have to say, this map, despite how difficult it looks, has been doubled FC by a team. So yeah, I would not say what team it is, but someone double FC'd it.
Insane.
Yeah, insane stuff coming out. Short summary, this is just first BPM jumps. CS2 as well. AR is not that high, around 9.7-ish. Yeah, final map of the qualifiers for this lobby. Yeah, definitely. First quarter of the map, pretty calm until it hits. You have to somehow hold to like 300 combo or 400 combo here to get a decent score. Yeah,
good luck.
I would say this map is pretty free combo if you somehow practice this a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Until the ending though. The ending is the hardest part, but yeah, that's the special gimmick of this map.
Yep. Good. Oh.
And Splatter seems like he's not enjoying this at all. A bunch of angels alongside Benzi, LZK, Viv. Both players having significant angels, but across the board, the average act is actually like 80% as Muminanashi finds a break on the free combo. Not necessarily free, but that's a massive combo to lose. Corona will be trying to hold this combo as well as he can. Because no, he
My
finds
God.
a mystery right before the part starts. And that is just devastating for your score. You shouldn't be missing there. You should be keeping your combo until here. Missing here is way better than missing there. But now, Corona finding no combo at all in this part as Muminashinashi is finding any combo that he can. And he managed to pull through, getting 300 combo as we approach the end of the map. Now this is where the hard part is and he misses there. Unfortunate, but that is where everyone misses. And yeah, despite all odds, Momi Nanashi somehow finds a comeback at the end. Still, pretty good stuff coming out from these players. 3 B ranks, 1 B rank and 3 C ranks. Just shows how this map can be so uncanny in terms of accuracy.
Yeah, for at least for this GT3, like Specton and Benzi, they could at least have some breathing room to get some score, even though it's probably not high up there in terms of DTC scores, but still an effort nonetheless. And that concludes our lobby for Lobby G. Yeah.
Yeah, that concludes our lobby on this lobby, and there will be one more featuring 2 teams and 11 p.m. and it will be I think one team just
Oh yeah. one team
rescheduled. It will be also retirement, which is Arousum and Arigato _Arigato will be the lone survivor for the lobby, but we will have another lobby at 11:59. Well, I don't think that one will be streamed, so I think this might be the last stream of the day. But don't worry, there are like a lot of lobbies tomorrow, so definitely something to look out for. Yeah, I think we'll see you tomorrow.
Stay tuned.